Today is the day we get to showcase the new general pool ABL type Dabi, and let me just say, if you guys saw the summon videos, I do not regret doing what I did, going as far in on this banner as I did after my initial testing, because I thought this guy, is like kind of a hit or miss. Like he could be really good or he could be subpar, but after my initial testing, guys, I'm telling you, I think he might be insanely good. As far as general pool units go, I have been very, very, very impressed with this Dabi. So right off the bat, I'm going to tell you that. Let me show you how he does in Ultra Arena, and hopefully you guys can see for yourselves why I'm saying he is as good as he is. But yeah, let's go ahead and head over and hop into this showcase. So this is the team I'm going to be using today, and this team works for a couple of different reasons. Okay, I will explain it to the best of my ability. Hopefully I don't forget anything as I go through this, but the general idea is Dabi does not have enough plus ultra gauge raise on his own unless you go for an EX skill that is going to give him more plus ultra gauge. Now, I don't have that EX skill on him because I rolled a 5100 EX skill that increases crit. And if you know anything about this character, like him having increased skill impact on crit is insane. So I have increased character critical hit impact by 25%, which is like a god tier roll for the way his kit works, and then increases character skill impact by 13% for critical hits. And with this character, ideally you want to be hitting as many critical hits as you can, because that is what's going to allow you to burn yourself, and as long as you are burning, you cannot die. This character literally can't die if he is burning. It's so absolutely insane. It's so good. Okay, so but because he doesn't have plus ultra gauge raise, right, that means you now have to run him with a character or characters that can give him plus ultra gauge raise. So the nice thing is, running him with this Kaminari who just came out, it actually works insanely good, because Kaminari's auto skill 1 increases plus ultra gauge of all allies by 30% every 3 turns up to 2 times. That is very, very good. And then if we go over to Yayurozu, right, and we take a look at her skill 2, cancels the status elements of a single ally, increases their max HP by 35% for 3 turns, power by 35% for 3 turns, and the important part for Dabi, critical hit rate by 35% for 3 turns. Also increases plus ultra gauge by 20%, right? So she gives plus ultra as well, but the main thing is she gives extra critical hit rate by 35%, which is insanely good for Dabi. And then I'm running a crit hit memory on him that is giving him 40% crit rate. If you DX this all the way, it is 60% crit rate, which is insane. And so basically, as long as you're landing crits, Dabi is going to be burning, and if Dabi is burning, he can't die, and you can give him a 100% crit rate, which is just absolutely nuts, okay? And if I had that memory upgrade a little bit more, it'd be even more insane. But let's go through his kit really quickly before we hop into this first match. Flash Fire Fist Jet Burn. It deals 650% damage to a single opponent with a high chance of burning them in Hellfire for 3 turns. This skill also has Bullseye. Nice little cherry on top. Action Skill 1 Blue Purge deals 400% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's critical resistance by 35% for 3 turns with a medium chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns. This skill also has Bullseye. Action Skill 2 Blue Judgment deals 400% damage to a single opponent, decreases the opponent's critical hit rate by 35% for 3 turns with a high chance of burning them in Hellfire. And then this skill also gains Bullseye. 4 turn cooldowns, by the way, really good when you pair it with the new memory from Kaminari's banner that I have on Kaminari, or I think I might have it on Yayurozu actually. And then his auto skill 1, I'm not trusting anything, gives Sharp Eye, chance of evading 30% to all opponents and allies, gains burn counter when character's HP is 5% or higher. Burn counter has a medium chance of inflicting burn for 3 turns when on the opponent when they attack. Character's HP is below 5%, gains burn counter and the ability to draw aggro. He might just be one of the best tanks in the game. Honestly, it's crazy. Burn counter can inflict burn for 5 turns now when he's below 5% HP on the opponent when they attack, and after 1 turn passes while character is covering allies or drawing aggro, decreases character's critical hit rate by 15% up to 6 times, right? So that's where it kind of comes in, and eventually the idea is he would stop hitting crits, meaning he won't be burning anymore, meaning he can die. But honestly, yeah, he hits crits all the time. It's really good. Also blocks characters' recovery and buffs. So keep in mind that it's hard to, you're not able to buff him after a certain point, which is going to stop the crit rate buff. So it is what it is, right? They do have that kind of like catch-all, but it's still, he's good. He's so good. Auto skill 2, Deep Resentment, gives character ability to make a last stand when burning, increases character's critical hit rate by 60%. So he's getting that crit rate, getting the crit rate from the memory, getting the crit rate from Yayorozu. Really good. Burns character for 3 turns after character initiates critical attacks 2 times, and then this effect cannot be nullified or cancelled. Increases character skill impact by 30% when character is not covering allies or drawing aggro. Also increases character's critical skill impact by 6% after receiving 2 attacks from an opponent affected by damage taken restore up to 5 times. So just an insanely good character. Super excited to show him to you guys. 484,000 BP on my team, 401,000 BP on their team. We are going to take on the Yellow Mine Dabi. Let's see how it goes. Now, the only disadvantage to this Dabi that I have seen is if the enemy team or the enemy AI focuses him first before he is able to be burning, then he can die right away. But the thing is, when you take on a yellow Dabi team, you might notice we're already burning. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, we're good. So taking on this type of team is just actually ridiculous. Like, well, if we don't kill Dabi, I think we just can't die, which is crazy. That's just crazy, right? So last person we want to focus is the yellow Dabi. Like, we just focus everyone else down, and once our Dabi drops to a 5% health, he draws aggro, and there's literally, I don't think there's a way for the enemy team to win. I think it's actually that broken. Okay, so we are first as well with speed, so we're looking pretty dang good. Go like this. Oh, and we got the paralyzed, dude. Kaminari and Dabi together. It's so I don't use this word very often, but this combination is kind of sexy. It's a little bit sexy, right? Like, oh my goodness, I like this. I like this team a lot. It's actually pretty good. The only downside is I'm running a crit memory on Dabi, right? So it kind of takes away from the speed. So if you're going against harder teams, you may lack the speed that you need to go first. So you could technically switch that out on Dabi, but it's just going to be harder to get your burns. So you could go for a speed memory on him though, and I think it would still work fairly well with this team. Now, with that said, we got all of our plus ultras incoming. I'm going to slow this down in hopes that Dabi doesn't get stunned, because we could still potentially get stunned. And we'll watch his plus ultra animation. Alright, so we should have 2 AoEs and then Uraraka attacking someone here. Okay, attacking Dabi. He did not get stunned, so we resisted it. That's good. And a little bit of Hellfire on everybody, but that's fine. Everybody's good. Okay, so we got Kaminari's plus Ultra. We'll skip that. We've seen that. Different showcase, right? Not important right now. Yeah, Yayorozu's. This should kill Uraraka. Okay, and now we got Dabi's. Let's watch Dabi's plus Ultra. I hope this actually hits Bakugo. Alright, so when I first saw this plus Ultra, I was like, this is weird, because he's going down, and then he's going up. It's kind of weird, right? Now he's up for it, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know, just the way they animated it to me looks kind of weird. I wish we hadn't attacked Dabi right there. I should have done a little bit better targeting, but that's okay. Because if we had kept Dabi alive till the end, there was just literally no way they could kill us, but that's fine. We'll go... He's still above a certain amount of health, right? He can still receive buffs at this point, I believe. Recovery block, buff block, disables character from receiving temporary buffs. So I guess there's not really a point in doing that. So we'll go ahead and give this to Kaminari. We'll go like this, and we'll go like this. Okay, oh, the damage is so good. It's actually great. And you'll see now that Dabi is actually fairly low, but it doesn't matter. Like, he's chilling. He can't die. He can't die. He's so good. Okay. Let's try to... And we're going to do a little bit of targeting here. Let's go like this. And he's dead. And he's dead. Easy peasy match, right? Like, oh my gosh, Dabi. Absolutely insane. And the thing is, he's not like the biggest nuker of damage. I think he does decent damage, right? But he's a very good hybrid. He's a good hybrid damage dealer / tank. He does both things really well, and he works really well with these 2 other characters, in my opinion. This is like the best team I've found for him so far. I am going to do like other teams, like an all villains team, where you'll see this guy later for my Ultra Arena Climb videos, but in general I really like this team for him. And here you can see the damage: 201,000 from Kaminari, 119,000 from Dabi. Still, he's keeping up in damage, right? Like, he's doing decent. He's doing what he's supposed to do: tanking, damage, burning the enemy team. He's doing a lot. He's doing actually really, really good for a general pool. So honestly, for the general pools that have come out lately, I am very, very happy with him. But let's take on a couple more matches here. Now, even though this one is lower battle power than the last team technically, and we have quite a bit more battle power, this is a team that I would argue is going to be harder because we do have Kirishima with his last stance, his ability to draw aggro, very tanky. We don't have piercing shot. And then same thing with Deku having his last stance and stuff like that. His persistence can be very annoying. So hopefully it'll go all right, but we'll see. Also, Aizawa with his ceiling, like this is actually going to be a hard team to take on just because of the characters kits that we're taking on, but I think it'll go okay. Okay, as we get into this, we are going to be forced to target Kirishima first. We should be faster. There should be like honestly no issue with being faster. I don't think he has any buff block right off the start, if I remember right. We need to go to stat changes. We're looking at the wrong thing here. No. Okay, so oh, he does. He actually I think I said at the beginning of this video we could buff him with Yayorozu, but I may have been wrong about that. Okay. And you know what? It happens. It's fine. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll see right now, actually, if he's able to get the boss. I thought he was able to at the start, but maybe I'm mistaken in the way I read that. Yeah, we're not able to, I guess. Okay, unfortunate. Okay, so keep that in mind. I was wrong at the beginning of the video. I apologize. We can't buff him. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. He does still get the cooldowns from the memories, which is interesting. So keep that in mind. The memories apparently can buff him, but we can't buff him with characters. Interesting. All right, and we did get a paralyze on Aizawa at least, so that's nice. Let's see if we can get one on Kirishima as well before he gets the counter. Let's go. That's what we like to see. Deku's going to attack. Yeah, went after Kaminari. Not a big deal there. All right, we are able to target other characters. I think it has to be him, right? He scares me more than Kirishima. Like, we can deal with Kirishima. Okay, we're fine. He's dead. Nice. Kirishima's dead. Beautiful. Okay, maybe this team isn't going to be as hard as I thought. And then Dabi. How much does he hit for? 29,000. Not like the most, but not the worst. Of course, Deku has persistence, so nothing we can do about that. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll do this, and we'll do this. We don't even have to... It's nice in a way that Dabi is the way he is, because we don't even have to worry about buffing him. We don't have to worry about healing him. We just literally just let him do his thing. And that's all there is to it. Oh, Kaminari took a big hit right there. Ooh, okay, he's still alive. That sharp eye that Dabi gives saved him right there, so he evaded that attack because his last stand was proc. So there's an example of Dabi's utility, coming in clutch to save Kaminari and keep him alive. We're gonna do a little bit of targeting here. Let's we want this to try and paralyze him, so we don't have to deal with him. We'll see how that goes. All right, new last stand for Kaminari. And we did paralyze him, so we don't have to worry about him and his persistence anymore. That's solid. All right, and he is dead. We got all of our plus ultras. And it's interesting because, like, as far as I can tell, Kaminari's auto skill is still coming in and buffing Dabi's plus ultra gauge. So even though he can't receive buffs, I guess auto skills don't apply to that in a way. Interesting, but like action skill buffs, temporary buffs don't work. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Let's see, plus ultra, boom, there we go. Easy match again. Okay, let's try taking on someone who is a higher battle power, closer to our battle power, hopefully with some more, like, you know, better characters, and we'll see how we do. I think this is a solid team to be taking on. They have 470,000 battle power. They have the three celebration characters on the main slots, and Celebration Bakugo and Fantasy Todoroki on the sub slots. Actually pretty decent characters. I might would switch like the order of my characters there if I was them. I might put like Celebration Bakugo on a main slot, take off Celebration Deku, but that's just me. But I think they might have the speed advantage, which could be the biggest problem for me. Like if you don't have speed advantage with this team, that's when you could start to lose and it gets a bit dangerous. And that's where it comes in where I say switch out this crit memory here for like a speed memory, and then that kind of fixes that problem. I just like having the crit memory on him to have that extra crit, so I have a longer time of him being a tank and burning, right? So just keep that in mind. If I lose right here, it's probably because I'm lacking speed, but we'll see. All right, so I think we want to get Uraraka first. Oops, I didn't mean to hit the info button. I think we want to kill Uraraka first because she honestly terrifies me with her stun. And yeah, we're gonna get stunned. Okay, nothing I can do about it. It's gonna happen. Watch. Whenever this happens, I guarantee you I get like all three stunned. No, okay, only one. It's better than how I thought that was gonna go. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was gonna be more. All right, that could have gone worse, and we get the 2-turn paralyzed, so I mean, we will have the turn advantage on turn 2, so I mean, it kind of works out. Running this team even without speed advantage, I think we can still do this, which is not terrible. Yeah, let's go like this. Get the last stands up just in case. Nice little paralysis there on her as well, and death. Okay, yep, beautiful. They were pretty close in battle power too, and we already killed one. That's the stun, or not the stun, the paralyzed from Kaminari is nuts, right? Like, it's so good. We're just gonna wait. Oh, it's sucky because you're gonna have our action skill start off because yeah, Yorozu being stunned. It is what it is. Like, there's not much we can do, right? But we'll go like, yeah, we go after Bakugo because this block buff's can be really annoying. All right, yeah, so we go after Bakugo first. You can see Dabi is already almost dead. 4,000 damage, like no freaking damage, but that's not surprising considering the typing there. Okay, we need to actually land skills here. So actually we'll do just this one. Wait, how many turns are we burning? Let's take a look. Maybe I can save the skill. Stat changes. Burning, where are we at? We are burning for one more turn. Yeah, we have to try to get the burn procced again, so we're gonna go like this. He is tanking as long as he is burning, and we just reburnt ourselves with all those crits, so that's good. Okay, so we're definitely tanking for at least another turn after this, which is good. We take a look here at Dabi, boo boo boo, burning for 2 more turns. So we're able to tank for at least 2 more turns. Beautiful. Okay, buff Kaminari, go like this. All right. Hopefully we should be getting our plus ultra gauge up as well, thanks to Kaminari's passive, and we should be able to do some plus ultras here coming up. The buff from Yayorozu is annoying because otherwise I would have been able to kill Bakugo here, but it is what it is. Okay, all of our plus ultras are in fact up like I said they would be, which is nice. We do still have our burn on ourselves for 1 more turn. We need to hit some crits here. And you can just see how amazing of a tank this guy is. He's just doing absolutely phenomenal. Really good for us. Unfortunate that we, okay, was that a crit? I think it was a crit. Oh, I think we missed crits. Okay, so this is where it gets dangerous with Dabi. If we don't hit crits here, it's going to be a problem because he will die. We're going to go like this. We're going to go for the paralyze, and we're going to go for the multi-hit attack, and we're going to hope that we hit enough crits to stay alive. Big paralysis. No crits. Okay, he's going to die. He's so dead. Okay, well, he did really well as a tank up to that point, right? Oh, man. Oh, dang it. It took me longer to kill Bakugo than I would have liked, and I think that was the biggest issue for me right there. Nice, a paralysis. Pretty big hit from Foe 100% Deku here, just on the sub slot. It's still a pretty OP team, even though we're not getting it perfect. And even though Dabi is gone, Dabi put in work for us tanking, right? Defense down on him. Yeah, Yorozu is just so annoying. We just need to kill her too. The evasion, no, okay. Plus ultra here. The double healers. Maybe I should have gone after one of the healers a little bit earlier. That's also an issue, but that's okay. Foe 100% dies. Yo, we might lose this match. We might lose. Maybe. Nah, we might be okay actually right here. We got 2 AoEs. I think we got this actually. Maybe I should have done Bakugo's first there for the bullseye, but that's fine. We got the paralysis anyways, even though we didn't land the damage. And we should win. He's dead. And she's going to be pretty close right here. Yeah, in the red. Okay, so I feel like we saw a bit of Dabi's worth. Maybe I'll do one more match here. One more match with Dabi, because I feel like that one didn't do him as much justice as I would like, you know? But overall, I think he's pretty decent. I think he's a decent tank as far as general pools go. And I like the fact that he can't die until the burn is gone. And if you have a way for him to just burn all the time, like taking on a yellow Dabi team, it's just broken. So yeah, I want to try to find another yellow Dabi team. I'm going to see if I can do that. Okay, here we go. Final match, 471,000 total battle power. They have Yellow Dabi. They do have Sue, who has Piercing Shot, who can be really annoying. And they also have Shigaraki. I wouldn't say it's the best team, but I want to see what happens if we just leave their Dabi alive forever. And see if our Dabi can die, because I don't think he can, from my understanding. So yeah, let's try that out. I kind of want to let everyone else on my team die, like besides Blue Dabi, and just see how long the battle takes. Do you think I could hop in with just a partial team and just Win with just blue Dabi versus the world. I feel like it's possible with this character if you take it on yellow Dabi and you just don't kill him. I don't know. It seems like it would work that way. We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, let's test it out. Okay, here we go. Nice paralysis. Beautiful. Paralyze all of them. Dude, Kaminari, MVP. I'm so glad I DX'd him, actually. Like, one of the best choices I've ever made. He was so good to DX. Because when you DX him, you get the additional advantage of being able to increase his paralyze rate. And so that AoE low chance to paralyze becomes an AoE medium chance to paralyze, and it's just so good. It's so good. And then now having Dabi as this tank that just is unkillable, it's a little bit broken. All right, we want to make sure we do some targeting here. Do not... This still might hit Dabi if we kill Aizawa, and I can't target Tsu, so I might not have a choice but to attack Dabi here. We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. Okay, Kaminari taking a good chunk of damage. No, Dabi died because he didn't get his burn. No! No, that's so tragic. We didn't even get to see him pop off. We needed that one turn. It takes him like 3 turns to finally get... if he doesn't hit his crits, it can take 3 turns to get the burn going. Wait, what? Hold on. No, we should be burning the whole time. Wait, I'm so confused. How did we die? Am I crazy? Did I What? What? I swear, as long as he's burning, he just can't die. Or is it only from self-inflicted burn? I'm so confused. Hold on, I'm for forfeiting the match. I wanna read his stuff. Hold on. I swear, the way this reads gives character the ability to make a last stand when burning. I swear I was burning there, unless I go back and I would have to go back and watch the video. But I swear I was burning there and I died. I'm so confused. I'm really somebody explain to me what just happened there. I mean, or I'll see it here in a minute when I go back and look at it. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I wasn't burning, but I swear Yellow Dabi had me burning. And if I'm reading this right, the very first line of Auto Skill 2 gives character the ability to make a last stand when burning, and he was burning. So he should have had his last stand like permanently, right? He shouldn't die as long as he's burning. And that's how it seems to work when he inflicts the self burn on himself, right? But am I crazy? Am I not I don't know. I thought I understood this character. I tested him out, I tried him out, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to do the showcase. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna call it there, but I feel like you still got to see some good use of him. I feel like he is an interesting unit. He is very different from the other Dabis we have, different from a lot of other characters in the game that we have, and I honestly kind of enjoy the way he functions. But let me know your guys' thoughts, like I said, down in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, and hitting that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting the channel. Peace.